Hey, it's FJ Shark here with part 3 of What Women Are Thinking. As you know from part 1 and 2, we're taking the word nice and the word jerk and using them as acronyms that will stand for some critical attraction points that women seem to pick up on. You also see why most men are basically their own worst enemy, and before you know it, a woman, uses the F word, which is friends, as in the phrase, let's just be friends, or I only like you as a friend. Once she gives you your ticket to the town of Friendville, it's usually a one-way ride. The interesting thing is that because of the way most men act around women, the men wind up writing their own ticket, and the women just stamp it and send them on their way. So here's part 3 of what I believe women are thinking when they're around nice guys versus justifying going out with jerks. Once again, I'll be saying this as if I'm the voice inside the woman's head. If you remember from the letter I in the word nice, the conversation isn't going so well for the nice guy, and the woman is not feeling any attraction toward him. So here's the letter C in nice, which stands for can't ever say no. Can't he just disagree with me? Who is this guy, Tony Robbins? Not everything in life requires a yes answer, buddy. It's like if I say one thing, he automatically has to agree with me. Why doesn't he want to disagree with me? How are we even going to have great makeup sex if we never have anything to argue about and get into stupid arguments together? Doesn't he realize that it's just a fun test I'm putting him through? Maybe he'd know that if he had enough experience around other women. He's so into me right now, I know I could have this guy anytime I wanted him. This guy is just like putty in my hands. If I told him to jump, he'd probably ask, how high? He keeps saying, me too, to everything I'm interested in, too. I mean, it's nice to have some things in common, but not everything. Variety is the spice of life. What can he introduce me to in his life that I don't already have in mind? If I say I like the color green, he says he likes the color green too. I said I like summer as my favorite season, and he said, yeah, me too. I wonder what his answers would be if he had to answer first and not agree with everything I say in my answer. Maybe I'll just sit here and play 20 questions with him. Then I'll know if his answers, are legitimate and instead of just him copying what I say. I mean, if I say I like rollerblading and he does too, that's one thing. But what if I say I like painting my toes different colors? And if he says, yeah, me too, as a joke it would be so damn funny and attractive. But there's nothing funny coming out of his mouth. He's just so serious, he can't be joking around with me about anything. I know he's trying to act mature, but come on, who doesn't want to joke around and have some fun in their life? I guess he doesn't. He probably thinks he's building rapport with me, so I feel special and feel some kind of a special connection with him. He thinks he's making me feel comfortable, but he's just making me think he's a liar who says just about anything to get what he wants. Now he thinks he's scoring points at me by doing whatever I say, but what he's really doing is losing my respect. Here come my girlfriends now. I hope everyone gets here, before my sister. After all, it is her surprise party. Maybe this guy will get the hint and leave. Doesn't this guy have anywhere else to go? What, is he chained to my side or something? Well, you know what my girlfriends say. If a guy has too much time to talk, he probably isn't worth talking to. If I told him to sit here, I wonder how long he'd wait before he'd realize that I'm not coming back. He's such a tool. He probably gets used by all of his friends and family who don't respect his time. And if he's going to keep dropping everything and running over to help everyone else, he'll never have any time for me. How can he expect me to respect him when he doesn't even respect himself? He won't be very successful or happy if he keeps making everyone else happy and forgets about himself. I hope he doesn't expect me to make him happy, like I don't have enough to do in my life already. What about me and my happiness, selfish bastard? Well, he keeps telling me how much money he's making, like it's supposed to impress me or something. So I told him to buy my girlfriends and I a round of drinks, and he did. At least nice guys are good for something. For the letter E in nice, be sure to check out the next video on what women are thinking. And by the way, if you want to get on the Jerk School VIP priority notification list and be the first to find out when Jerk School is going to open again, just go to jerkschool.com and get on the list. I'll talk to you soon.